Hey guys, this is Gabriel. I just wanted to put this at the top of the episode. So the episode's a little bit unorganized, a little bit wonky. I didn't give myself nearly enough time to prepare, so I apologize about that. But expect the episodes to now be coming out every other week, which is going to give all of us more time to prepare and to be able to give you the product that we'd love to put out. So bear in mind that I had 4 days, well, more like 4 hours to really prepare for the episode today. So still hope you enjoy it, and see you at the other side of the episode. Saltmarsh is a nondescript fishing village tucked away on the southern coast of the Kingdom of Kioland. For several generations, Kioland was a formidable military power. Its superior cavalry and bold knights pushed the kingdom borders outward to the north, east, and west. Each successful campaign increased both the crown's wealth and power, and each one in turn drew the kingdom's attention even farther north. The southern coastal regions of Kioland remained a backwater. The crown's benign neglect allowed piracy and banditry to flourish. Saltmarsh and smaller towns kept fishing, content to maintain a low profile and avoid governmental entanglements. Decades ago, the pirates who prowled the waters off Saltmarsh grew strong enough to create their own realm, a loose confederacy known as the Hold of the Sea Princes. With the rise of that nation came increased raids on Saltmarsh and its neighbors. The Sea Princes raiding ships pillaged the coast for more slaves to support their growing realm, and Saltmarsh suffered heavily. The memories of those times loom heavily over the area, and the locals' hatred of the Sea Princes run deep. In time, the Kioland's victories in the north gave way to a string of defeats in which its neighbors pushed the kingdom back to its original boundaries. With the world closing in, King Kimberto Scotti looked to the south and saw unchecked banditry and a rising pirate nation. The crown struck peace treaties with its former foes to the north, raised a navy, and dealt a sharp check to the ambitions of the Sea Princes, but the conflict is by no means over. King Scotti has decreed that the pirates must be put down and sea lanes secured and trade cultivated. If Kioland can't prosper as a military force, it must grow mightier as a center of trade. Saltmarsh, remote as though it may be from the center of power of Kioland, is entering a new phase of its life as it reacts to the king's plans. The crown agents want to expand the village port and make it a prime location for trade with the world beyond. In another recent development, a band of dwarves bearing a decree from the king himself have arrived and begun to excavate the hills and seaside cliffs near town, looking for precious metals. If their work bears fruit as expected, the mine stands to become a major factor in the village's and indeed the entire region's prosperity. Naturally, not all of Saltmarsh's residents feel the same way about the recent developments in and around their community, which is the key issue that affects their lives and livelihood. Although the recent changes stand to bring new prosperity to the area, many locals don't want to see their home changed. At the same time, as an undercurrent through all the goings-on, agents of the secretive and mysterious Scarlet Brotherhood work to thwart Kioland's ambitions while advancing their own. And welcome back to the One-Off Podcast, a podcast where we play Dungeons & Dragons and hope not to die, but we probably will because we don't have a cleric. I am your DM, your best friend, and your guide through adventure, Gabriel Walker, and that is...
I'm James Kilgore, who's also known as Donnie Crosborn.
And you are...
I am Wes Thompson, also known as Xavier Winterfrost.
And you are...
And I'm Anna Berg, also known as Kuori Thuliaga.
All right. Well, today we're going to be starting with something that's not an adventure because Xavier wasn't Xavier a couple minutes ago, so we're going to have Dungeons & Dragons High Court for a name change. All right, Wes, state your case.
I don't know who this Wes is, but my name is Xavier Winterfrost.
Well,
it used to be Acillatem, and I don't want that name anymore. It's too hard to pronounce, and I like Xavier Winterfrost better. Winterfrost. Xavier Winterfrost.
I expect you to grovel, Acillatem.
I am groveling.
I can hear it in your voice, but...
Nope, that's graveling.
Oh, graveling. Okay, some more groveling, please.
Oh, please, oh Dungeon Master. Please change my name from Acillatem to Winterfrost.
I also
Xavier
asked for this
Winterfrost.
because I don't want to pronounce Zilliton all the time.
Acillatem.
Xilliton.
The brute without the E, but with an O.
The Brett.
From last
The
time.
Brett.
He was a brute.
He was a
I was
brut.
a brute, but I was a Brett.
No, he was a brut.
That's true. He's Brett, like the aftershave. So
By
It's an
Fabergé.
aftershave?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Brute by Fabergé.
yeah, it's cheap.
I'm lost.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
If you grew up in the 80s, you had
Yeah.
it. That with Old Spice.
So, I do grant your change of name. You shall now hitherforth be known as Xavier Winterfrost.
Thank you, old Dungeon Master.
You're
I
welcome.
give you 1 gold piece.
Okay.
That's bribing the law. I think he should go to jail now.
Okay, yeah, you're starting in jail.
I'm going to ask a foreign island to help me in this process.
For an island?
Yes.
Why do you need an island?
I don't know. I think, just a different country asked me to, ask for help
Oh,
with this court matter. So everything
topical.
topical.
Okay.
I think
Oh.
that's what
Tropical?
Xavier was getting
Topical.
Tropical.
Tropical. He does need a tropical island.
at. Hey, I'm just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
He's the dude. Ooh. Man, that carpet really tied the room together.
Right.
All right, but that's another podcast. Go listen to Celebrity Muskrat. Shameless plug. All right, so we begin our adventure with Kuori, who's laughing uncontrollably.
You can't make me laugh this much. I can't see.
You make yourself laugh.
So we start our adventure.
For the next 2 hours, you're just going to hear laughter.
Okay, starting with Kuori.
Kuori. So you wake up.
Excellent.
Yes, and you
Never would have known that.
I know, crazy. You are on a wagon, and it's a horse-drawn wagon, and you are with a few other people. There's a half-elf sitting across from you. He says, "So you finally awaken?"
Isn't this the intro to Skyrim?
No, not at all.
I don't know. It's a little in there.
I don't know anything you're talking about.
Okay, go on.
We're almost to Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh.
Yes. And he just he expects more conversation, but he also seems a little creepy. What do you do?
Can I roll insight to get a vibe off of this dude?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Roll insight. First roll already.
Okay, so
The
what
D20.
we're going to do is see if this one will work with me. Nice. That is a dirty 20.
All right. I like a dirty 20.
Okay.
You waited for people to react, and we all just had the same shocked look on our face.
Yeah. Anyway, so you definitely get some creepy vibes from him.
Okay.
It's something with the way in his eyes and the way he's just kind of looking at you.
Looking at me.
Yeah.
Looking at me how?
He's just looking at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to scoot a little bit of ways
Yeah.
away
Yeah.
and ask, well, how long do you think it's gonna be until we get to town?
We should be pulling up anytime now. And as he says
Okay.
that, you see the outer wall and the outer gates of Saltmarsh kind of come into view over the hill. It is it's a small town.
Okay.
And it is kind of an older fishing village, but it is it's kind of being renovated right now. As you would know, the king is trying to take over this area and turn it from some sort of backwater trade town to something more of like a merchant city.
Okay.
So there is signs of growth, signs of decay. It's kind of in this weird mix. It's rainy. It's kind of foggy. It's gray. It's just kind of damp and soggy, and just moist. So the wagon goes through the front gate, and the driver, whose name is Eld, talks to the guard there and walks through, and he takes you through town, and you kind of go through. You see a couple buildings, a couple taverns, and then you cross a bridge. And then once you've crossed this bridge, it's kind of more of a more vibrant city.
Okay.
At this point. And then he stops in front of a tavern that looks like it has been made out of ships.
Ooh.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
a piece of ship.
Piece of ship.
Ayo.
Get ready for a lot of boat puns.
I don't know. I think that ship has sailed.
God damn it.
I don't know. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But I like either or.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I only got one leg to stand on with jokes.
The other's a peg leg.
Arg, it is. With my bird named Patchy.
I don't have a good eye for these kind of jokes due to the eye patch, you know.
Jesus Christ.
To those listening, we do not fault you for shutting it off now.
But please don't.
Yes, but please
But
don't.
please don't.
We love you all.
So,
Ozzy would say, we love you all.
exactly. So, this tavern, it looks like it's been made out of ships, and hanging out in front is a hand-painted sign that says "The Snapping Line," and everyone comes off here. And what do you do?
I guess I just go inside. Kind of make sure that the creepy dude doesn't follow me.
I mean, most of the people do walk into the
Well,
building.
yeah, but there's... Y'all are going in the same direction, and then there's... This person's clearly following me,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, he is being a little creepy. So you walk in the tavern, and it is lively, but it is also kind of dreary.
Okay.
Like there's people talking and stuff, but there's kind of a overall mood of being down and
Okay.
being just kind of run down. There is a tiefling who is just finishing a set on the little stage. He's playing some pretty good music, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
And there is a dragonborn at the bar, and just a couple other just nondescript fisherman-looking people. Bard, who is tiefling playing.
Hello.
Hello. So you just finished your set. What do
Okay.
you do?
Oi, who wants to... Who wants to buy the performer a drink?
Someone in the back says, "I'll do it."
Any of the pretty ones want to?
I said I'd do it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. So,
I'm now going to go to the bar.
all right. The halfling that said he'd buy you a drink comes up next to you and puts a couple silver pieces down in the bar and says, "Anything you'd like within this budget."
Then give me whatever all this will pay for.
So the bartender, she reaches down and picks up a fern belly ale, which is like not quite top of the line, but it's middling to upper ale in quality.
I go, I thank you, sir. You're very kind.
You're welcome.
And now, I drink it.
You drink it. Okay. Xavier,
Yes,
you just drinking at the bar?
I am just drinking.
Doing anything else?
I am looking around to see if I can find people to take me on an adventure.
Wow.
He just wants
That's
friends.
oddly specific. Okay.
I want friends.
So you have a little sign that says, "Please, I need friends."
I need friends. I am leaning up against the bar and I am sad.
Oh,
The bartender goes up to you and she says, "You look a little sad."
Gee, how can you tell? Did I just say I was sad? Now I'm mad.
You're very emotive.
You're
now I'm
smad.
sad.
You're not sad or mad. You're smad.
Mad.
Mad.
I think it's just disappointed. Just like my parents.
No, I am just sitting here enjoying my drink. Not looking for any company as of yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you're all there. What are you doing in town? Just kind of explain what your motivations are in town. Just putting it out there.
I just got run out of the last town I was in, so now I'm just looking for a place to find a new gig, maybe something a little steady for a while. I need some money. Got to get more drinks. Want to party. So that's why I'm here.
Okay.
I am just relaxing. I've been on a long adventure and I just found this new town. I'd never been to the sea before. It's something new. I've always dealt with forests and tundra and flatlands, and I've never seen the sea and never been to the sea. And I discovered it mistakenly.
Just
So-
walk right into the water.
I just walked right into the town, and then
You
Excuse me.
decided to give it a little wave.
No.
yes, I decided to give it a little wave. But
it's low tide right now.
it's low tide, so I decided to sit at the tavern and just enjoy my crest and try not to fall into the trough.
Damn, I just thought I'm just
See
trying to
where
make
the
some waves
current
in this
takes-
town.
See where the currents take you.
Okay. All right.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm just here. Something new.
Cool.
I'm old.
Okay. I am trying to find out where this trinket from my childhood came from, because none of my family knew where it came from. They just said that they just found it one day with me, which was very confusing. So I figured that I needed to figure out where it came from to make sure that there isn't some weird, unnatural threat looming over my village / clan / whatever nomads travel in.
Yep. So you just kind of come from this town, from the last town.
Right.
Okay. Awesome. So, James,
Yes.
the after the halfling leaves, who gives you the ale.
Okay.
There is an old man. He's probably, I don't know, maybe in his 60s. He looks pretty ragged. He comes up to you as well and says, "Think you're a little bit new in town."
I mean, I am. Do you have next round?
Potentially. Are you looking for some treasure?
Well, I've thought about it. What do you have in mind?
Well, you see, I see what I did there. You see.
Ah.
Anyway,
Is that him saying that? You see what I did there?
absolutely, that's canon.
Every character in this town loves puns.
Exactly. It's pretty much our town motto. Our town minnow. No, he says, well, I'd go looking after it for myself if I wasn't so old. But there's an old house up off a cliffside about 4 miles north of here, and supposedly it's haunted. But supposedly that the owner, who was some sort of crazy alchemist, could turn anything into gold.
I've made a deal with the devil, man. I'm not afraid of anything.
Well, good, because there's a lot to be afraid of in this house.
And why won't you go?
Because I'm old. I tried once, and I got chased out by some otherworldly beings. I couldn't fight. I was too old. Maybe if it was 30 years ago, maybe, but not at this state.
Can I roll some insight into maybe if this guy has some ulterior motives of,
Yeah,
telling
go
me
ahead.
about this? Okay. Oh, it's a nat one. He's just a nice old man that came up to me.
You know what? It seems like you want to buy him a beer at this point.
Oh, damn it. Like, man, for giving me this information, why don't I buy the next rounds? You're very nice.
Oh, well, thank you. You're such a nice young man.
I'm getting kind of creeped out, dude.
Sorry, that's just my voice.
Oh, sorry.
I get that a lot.
Okay, I'll buy the next round.
All right. Well, thank you. Well, you see, this house, it was said that this powerful alchemist. I think did I already tell you about the alchemist?
Yes.
Good thing I actually didn't remember. So I was about to say no.
Oh, good. My memory isn't as good as it used to be.
You said he could give us gold.
He could turn anything into gold.
I want gold.
The old man kind of turns around to where you are, kind of behind him, and he says, "Well, if you're looking for gold too, then maybe we can make this enterprise split it 3 ways here." And, you know, this alchemist, it's a very smart man. Very smart man. Here he had also a...
Did you just...
Yes, I just dropped my dice.
Oh.
I was going to ignore it.
D&D foul.
Sorry, dice. Okay, I got it.
Cut that out.
Are you good now?
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, so this alchemist was a real smart guy. He kept a library at this house. It's supposed to be full of hidden knowledge and full of secrets.
What kind of secrets we talking about, man?
I don't know. I just know it. The legends say that he was a smart guy, knew a lot of things that most mortals didn't.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of secrets out there. It could be it could just be a secret to his famous recipe. I don't know.
I don't know what it is, man. I just know that it's secret, and it's knowledge that I don't have. Knowledge that could be valuable.
You know a lot about this. Are you the old man? Are you speaking of yourself?
No, I wish. The alchemist lived many hundred years ago. I wish that I could have done more with my life instead of staying in this backwater town. And thinking that maybe if I can get a couple extra people.
Backwater.
Okay.
No more water buttons.
Okay. So this backwater town. Just wish I could have done more with my life, something that gave it more current, more I wish I just made some more waves in the world.
You gotta stop.
I think you're just fishing for puns at this point.
Well, I caught a couple. That pun
Are
was
you
this big.
finished?
Man, we are just floundering.
That's really true.
Welcome to the Puncast.
Okay.
For those of you still with us, yes, we are still playing D&D.
Yes. Yeah, we've had 2 rolls.
True.
2 rolls. Wow.
So sorry.
I'll roll
We're-
just a roll.
We had
Okay.
a critical miss.
I know your very first roll
Yeah.
was a critical miss.
As you were saying.
Yes.
Well, really, I think I could do something more with my life if I, say, had a never-ending supply of gold.
What kind of more?
Something not in this town.
Okay.
Sounds a little nefarious.
So at this point, Kuori kind of has trotted up to the tavern, and Gabe doesn't have my character description. So what you see is a figure wearing like fur lines, leather armor, with a longbow carved with intricate designs and a mountain lion cloak, which would be really intimidating if she wasn't 3'2".
So you see this figure walk up to you.
And she doesn't even really look at this crowd of people or at the 3 of you guys, because you guys are clearly having a conversation. She doesn't want to interrupt. So she goes to the tavern, the barkeeper. The bartender? Bartender. and kind of starts rustling around in her bag and pulls out this stuffed goblin.
Like, is it full size? Wait, was this a real goblin that was stuffed? Or, like, is this taxidermy?
Like a goblin plushie.
Oh, okay.
Like a teddy bear, but a goblin.
Okay.
Still call it a teddy bear, a teddy gob?
A teddy gob.
A gob bear.
A gobby.
A gobby?
Gabby. Dobby.
And
Dice
she
in
says,
book 6.
"Excuse me, do you know where this might have come from?"
We can't all laugh every time she does the voice.
This is going to be difficult. The bartender looks at you, says, "I don't know, that looks homemade to me."
Well, shoot.
Enough of this nonsense. What is going on here? You come up to us. You. Short round.
Who you calling short round? I just ain't hit my growth spurt yet.
You're like a walking fuzzy footstool. Us men are talking. If you want to join us, just say so.
Well, will I be joining? Ooh, what was that?
I don't know.
We'll see, little lady. We were...
If you buy us all a drink, we'll see what we can do.
I second that.
I third that.
And for God's sakes, put that stuffed gob away.
Okay. Kuori kind of narrows her eyes, but stuffs Balthazar the Manslayer back into her bag.
Oh no.
Can't even look at you without laughing.
I can't even open my eyes right now. Oh.
This is going downhill fast. We're like a
Into
ship
the
without
water.
water.
We're overboard.
We're definitely walking the plank on this episode.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what did you draw on your paper?
I was trying to draw a map of the town as he was describing it, but it just looks like a very... Trust me, you don't want to see this picture, folks.
It looks kind of like a rose. Like a very, like, the outline
Yep,
of it.
let's go with that.
Well, this
Okay.
was like the road coming in, and this was the town, and here's the shoreline, and
Okay.
that's how I
Okay.
pictured it in my mind. And
Beautiful.
You know what? I could show you a picture of the town so it doesn't have to... Because you're actually not too far off.
Okay.
oh, nice.
Ta-da.
Oh wow, look at that. That's
Alrighty.
nice.
So you guys went in
Wow.
through here, and there's the bridge, and you went right there.
Okay.
We're right in the middle of things.
Yep, right in the middle of things.
Nice.
And if you're listening to us on YouTube, right about now is when the dissolve happens of the map of the city, and you should be able to see what we're talking about.
Yeah. I'll put it in the description.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so
It looks like Massachusetts.
we... So going back, the old man, he looks at the three of you, and he says, "I reckon that we might not have ourselves an adventuring party here. Maybe maybe we can all get rich together. My name's Connor.
Did you say Connor or Goner?
I said Connor.
Or Con Air.
No, Conwater.
Conair is awesome, man.
Nope.
It's
Okay.
nice to meet you, Connor. I'm Donnie Crosborn.
Good to meet you. And you are?
Winterfrost. Xavier Winterfrost.
Okay, Winterfrost, Xavier Winterfrost. Good
No.
to meet you.
Just Xavier. Dumbass.
I'm not going to call you just Xavier, dumbass.
I pulled my longsword out.
The,
I threaten you.
There's a town guard that sitting in the corner. He kind of perks up, looks at you, and just says, "Try it."
Sorry. Too many ales.
Oh no. Okay. Oh shoot. What is this voice? Hi, I'm Kuori. Stop it! Stop it!
See, when Wes goes and James goes, that makes me go. And it's all over with.
Okay.
be anarchy.
I'm taking back the dissolute. Like, she is
I
a
can't-
southern little gnome. I've got it now. No more laughing.
Excuse you. I am a Goliath. I just haven't hit my growth rate.
We'll unpack that one a little later.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I thought we already crossed the bridge.
It's a good thing that you probably haven't reached your growth spurt yet, because then you can get into the small little places that we can't.
You're right.
That's right. Winterfrost.
So,
Xavier Winterfrost.
And all sentences with that.
so Connor is just kind of chuckling at the three of you. He's like, "Well, now is probably not the best time to go adventuring up at the old house, as things seem to get worse when it gets dark. So might want to wait for the morning time."
I think we welcome the challenge, man.
I challenge. Let's go now.
Well,
No
I've
time
never
like
been
the
one
present.
to back down from a challenge.
Okay. I guess we're going right now. So,
The
How
night
far-
is young.
How far this house is?
4 miles.
4 miles, he said. Do you not pay attention to the man's stories?
I'm letting you guys write down everything. I also got a little bit of the southern twang in my accent there for a second.
You did.
I adopted it. Just
It's
like you were
catchy.
adopted.
Literally or figuratively?
But figure.
Because you were right on both fronts.
How can you be figuratively adopted?
the game.
You were adopted?
No, really.
Really?
Oh wait, you haven't seen my parents' name.
Oh,
We're friends on Facebook, so
Grumble, grumble.
you have, probably. Never mind, we can talk about this later.
Stalker.
Now Wes is just a bad Facebook friend.
What is Facebook?
I mean, ye old book of faces. You go to the local library, open it up, see all your friends in there.
You go up to another person and have someone draw their picture.
Yeah.
And put it, "You're my Facebook friend."
No.
Sometimes you get like a really good portrait. Sometimes you just get like a little stick figure.
Ye old Facebook.
Yep. No, the book of
Thumbs up
faces.
to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're done drawing, they go, thumbs up.
Everyone who checks out your book from the library, you can like draw a little thumbs up next to the
Yeah.
What are we doing? We need to go. We need to get gold for this man. And if
Yeah.
he gets gold, we get gold.
This
Or-
gig kind of sucked anyways. All I got is little halfling man's giving me drinks.
That halfling man was really into you, man.
Not my type, man.
All right, well, we better get going pretty soon if we want to make the 4 miles. Are you all packed up and ready to go? Do you have all your gear you need?
Yes.
I never unpacked.
That's true.
Just that damn goblin.
That's
But he's back in my bag now.
I've got my soap. I'm ready.
You're so...
Yep. It's written down. There's soap in my backpack. Never leave home without it.
I have a water skin. That must be a swimsuit. But no, while we can go at night, I have 10 torches in my bag. So everybody can have a torch, or we have a torch to light our way tonight on this adventure to this quote-unquote haunted house.
Can't you also see in the dark?
yeah. So, the 3 of you and Connor start making your way up the old road north, and it follows parallel to the coast. The waters are choppy and dark, and you're walking towards the Saltmarsh, but not quite there.
Walking towards the what?
It's the Saltmarsh,
Whoer?
Hoor.
Damn, man.
The Saltmarsh. That's what the Wizards of the Coast called it, man. I'm just the messenger.
Okay.
If that is not an inside joke,
It's gotta be.
it's gotta be.
It's gotta be. And it's dark. When you left, it was probably maybe 7 or 8 o'clock, and by the time you get to there, it's probably closer to 9 or 10.
Okay.
You know, it's pretty fully dark. It's kind of mid-fall, so the sun is starting to
Nice crunchy leaves.
nice crunchy leaves, getting a little cold out.
Perfect for
And,
my mountain lion
Did I grab a pumpkin spice latte to go?
Yes.
Nice. Awesome.
Yes.
It's just a pumpkin with like hot tea in it.
And then just some spices that they found in the kitchen. They're like, okay, we'll just... He asked for, I don't know what this is. We're just going to put whatever in there.
Now, with us walking north, is the wind coming off the sea or off the coast?
The wind is coming off the sea because the ground cools faster than the water does.
I see.
I knew that from Boy Scouts.
Go
I
on.
see.
Okay, so about a mile and a half away from your destination, the road kind of branches off a little bit. The main road kind of starts to go away from the coast. This kind of still hugs the coast, and it's very unkempt and very. It seems like it hasn't been used in a very long time. Connor starts to. You see him start to get more and more uneasy, and eventually you come across a old dilapidated house on a hill, and it's got a 6 foot tall wall kind of just surrounding it that looks mostly intact. And as soon as he sees it, you definitely see the fear in his eyes, and he's like, "Guys, I gotta wait here. I can't go any farther."
But man, you're the one who brought us here. You can't even go a little bit farther with us?
You go on ahead. You'll know. You can find it. I trust you.
What do you know about this?
I told you it's haunted.
Well, what else can you tell us? You've been here.
I know there's ghosts.
Help us out, man. You don't want us to die.
I know there's ghosts, and I know I don't want to be back there.
What have you experienced in the past?
Ghosts. Like I said, I don't want to get any closer than this.
Is it family?
I just don't want to deal with ghosts, man. I'm old. You are not. I can't fight like I used to.
Man's chicken.
A yellow bellied varmint.
Is there you said there's a 6-foot wall.
Yes.
Is there?
Yes.
You said there's a gate, or
There's a gate.
Oh.
There's a very ornate gate on in the front. The front of the house seems to be away from the coast, facing away from the coast, and there seems to be a gate
okay.
leading from the road to the or there's a gate in the path. The road leads to the house, and there's a gate on the road.
Okay. All right then, Donuts. We ready to go?
What's a donut?
That's what you guys are now. We're Donnie and the Donuts.
No.
We'll work on it later. Let's investigate this spooky house.
Let's go. We must protect this old man and go. We fight for him. We look for him.
I suppose that if you guys can help fight around me, that maybe I can walk through with you.
I am here to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves.
A second ago, you were saying you didn't want to come.
I just don't like going in here, but I'll go if you want me to go.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Lead the way.
I'm gonna say you guys lead the way. I'll guide.
Wait,
That doesn't make sense.
isn't that what leading the way is?
I'll tell you where to go.
Okay. But yeah, Mr. Dragon Boy, you should probably lead though.
I will. I will take lead on this pack.
So are you going straight through, or are you gonna? What are you guys doing?
I think we should head right to the front door. Through the gate, up the path to the front door.
Okay.
Can we tiptoe style like Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. Do you want to try to be stealthy, or you just tiptoeing?
I mean, can you really hide from a ghost?
I mean, that's like an existential question.
We proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
So
about that?
are you going straight through the door?
Straight through. We're going up to the door, see if it's locked, open, or whatnot.
Okay. There is a main gate, and it is locked.
Is there any chance I can? Does anybody know how to pick it? Gnome? Do you, Kuori?
No, because that would be cheating.
That
There
seemed,
ain't cheating, Goliaths.
seemed a bit racist, man.
Who you calling a gnome?
Can I cut the lock or chop it with my longsword?
Yeah, you can try. Make a strength check.
All right, I will do so. 12.
Wait,
Plus.
strength? Just straight strength, or is it?
Oh.
It's gonna be 15.
15.
Yep.
Plus 3.
Okay.
15.
So you take your longsword, you raise it high, and you just slash down and just break open the chain that was holding it closed. The doors just kind of creak slowly inward, ominously.
Now, was this a wall around the place that's like solid that you can't see until you get past the wall, or is it like a fence, a gate that you can
It's
look
a
through?
stone wall.
Okay. So we can't see what's on the other side of
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Now you can. The doors are open.
Okay.
And it's an old house. It looks pretty big, though. It's like, imagine it's a 2-story house that hasn't been lived in probably 100 years or so. And
So it's a 2-story house?
2-story house.
2-story house.
Yep. It looks like the owner was wealthy. If you investigate the grounds a little bit, you see that there is what looks like used to be a garden. You see an old well, and then you see the main entrance to the home. What do you do?
Me as the lead, I would like to... How far away is the well from path that we're walking?
The well is about 30 feet to the left of the gate.
So towards the coast.
Yep, towards the coast.
I'd like to go inspect the well.
Okay.
I'd like to stay over here. I'll go in a creepy house, but creepy wells are a little bit too much for me.
Okay, so you investigate the well. Make a perception check.
Wouldn't it be an investigation? Or would it be a perception?
It's a perception.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Add your perception.
20.
He just nat 20.
Okay. Cool. So you see a couple mice and rodent
gosh,
skeleton bodies, and then you also see hidden around the well are 2 enormous snakes.
Oh. Okay.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
Great.
Yep. Kuori, were you behind him, or were you just...
I was behind him.
Okay, so you two roll initiative. You're
Okay.
like, you can roll initiative, but
I need to be told what's happening.
yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't roll very well anyways.
I got a 2 plus 3 initiative, so that gives me 5.
10.
Okay.
Rolled 7.
Guess I shouldn't have checked out the well.
I told you, man.
That's okay. I am not afraid.
Xavier's I'm not afraid of no ghost. Okay.
You will.
These two giant snakes. These are about maybe 6 feet long and pretty beefy all the way around.
That's me size.
That's you size. Exactly. So these snakes, they're green and scaly, and they just kind of pop out of nowhere. Xavier, you were the closest, and you're maybe about 5 feet away, and Kuori, you're about maybe 10 feet away, and Donnie, you're about 30 feet away. So first in the order is Kuori. What do you do?
So I will take out my longbow and fire at the one closest to me.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I have to.
Yeah, you should roll.
I'm a gummy bear, mama. I'm sorry.
What was that?
Wow. This is a good start to the game.
So, what's that result?
That's in that one.
It's in that one. So
And
you
I'm
pull.
I'm a gnome, not a halfling. So I don't have lucky.
Correct. So you go to pull out your crossbow and longbow, and you draw the arrow back, and as you draw it back, it was just a little too wet and too rainy, and the string snaps and hits you for 1 damage.
This is fine.
This is
This is fine. This is fine. It's not like we're at first level or anything.
Where 1 damage means almost half of our health.
Okay.
Do you yell any expletives?
No, because Mama told me not to swear.
Donnie, it is your turn.
Did I hear that just happen? Did I hear just like a
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna look over and can I see the snakes from where I am?
Yes, you can see the snake. It's a pretty open field at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my hand crossbow and shoot at whatever snake I can see the best.
Okay.
That's a nat 20. Okay.
Did you
Okay.
touch my dice?
I put my energy onto you.
Okay, so how you do critical is you roll your damage roll twice.
Okay.
And then you add your modifiers once.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 1
Okay.
and a 2. So that's 6 points of damage altogether.
6 points of damage?
And
Okay.
as I shoot, I go, told you guys not to go near the well.
Okay, so you hit it with a crossbow bolt, and it does not look very well.
Nice.
And it looks
Get
hurt.
out. Get out. That was bad. Even by my standards.
Oh, I see what you did there now.
I'm going home.
So it does look hurt and bloodied, but it's still alive. Next in the order is Xavier.
Yes.
Attack.
Attack. I take my longsword out.
Or kiss, if
Yeah.
you'd like.
No. I take my longsword out. Gonna use it two-handed.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna look. Is the damaged snake the one that's hurt closest to me?
No, the one that's closest to you is the one that Kuori missed. The other one is approximately another 5 feet away from that one.
Okay, I'll go for the one that Kuori missed.
Okay. So,
Just a reminder though, you can move 30 feet.
yep.
So-
You can move.
I think that's
If you're moving just 5 feet, you wouldn't be getting an attack of opportunity against him. But
okay.
he can attack whoever he wants to attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that's right there in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
9
Plus.
plus. Where's that at? Oh, plus 3, so that'd be
12.
12.
Okay, so you swing down at the snake, and it definitely dodges out of the way.
It's a little slithery little snake.
It is a slithery little snake. So it is the snake's turn. The one that both Kuori and Xavier miss is going to attack Xavier. All right.
I need a dice box.
And that was a nat 20.
He's going
Wow.
to kill us. He's gonna kill us. We're gonna
die
die.
by snakes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Isn't that like your cousin? I mean, you're both reptiles.
Well, maybe I just should have
You should talk
breathed
to him.
fire on him.
You could do that.
Go do that.
Yeah, I could have.
All right, so that's going to be a total of 9 damage from the
Wow.
snake bite.
Holy cow! Are you serious?
Yes.
That leaves me with 2 left.
That's a big snake.
It's a big snake with a big ass bite.
Holy cow!
All right, and the one that that Donnie hurt is going to start slithering in the direction of Donnie.
Come on, you freaking little slitherer. I'll bite your freaking head off.
It's only 30 feet, and it can reach you, so it's going to move and
crap.
attack it.
I didn't realize it could reach me.
Does a non-natural 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So that's going to be 6.
Oh my god. Yeah, we should have waited for the day. Who thought this was a good idea to come at night?
Yeah, who thought it was a good idea to come at night?
Yeah, Kuori.
Okay, so it is Kuori's turn.
Okay, so my longbow, has that taken any damage? Can I still use it?
The string snap.
So
But
that's
you-
a no.
Do you have any other weapons?
Yes. I was just making
Yeah.
sure because that was my most powerful one.
Yeah, I'm sure that you would have had another string available to you that you could restring it for a future fight, but
Not right now.
As of right
Yeah,
now. no,
okay.
it is. I am not very merciful when it comes to nat ones.
I see that. Okay, so plan B. We're going to put away the longbow and switch it out with my battle axe, I guess. And go to attack the one that's hurt.
The
I
one
could-
by Donnie, so you'd be
Yeah, I would be
Moving
moving
Okay.
5 feet, I guess.
about 30 feet.
30 feet? Never mind, I can't do that. I only...
She's got little legs.
We don't have 3 days for her to move 30 feet.
Okay, I'll just go for the one that's near me then.
Okay, so since the two of you would be attacking it, you would get advantage because you'd be flanking.
Okay.
Yep,
Excellent.
so roll with advantage.
Nice. 15.
Hey,
Okay, so that would be 19. 19!
So 19. Okay, that does hit. Roll
Excellent.
damage.
That's a
1.
5, yes? Okay.
All right. So when you hack at it and you take some chunks out of it, and it looks pretty worse for wear, but it's still alive and not kicking, but flicking, I guess.
she's flicking.
She's flicking. Donnie.
Okay, I also realized that as a bonus action, I can give people bardic inspiration.
That's true.
So I'm going to.
Do you have a healing word?
I have healing. Oh wait, I do have healing word. I do. I forgot. I gave myself healing word and not healing touch. So, would that be my action though?
Yeah, that would be
Yes.
your action.
Okay. I mean, I kind of want to kill this because it's gonna kill me if I don't. So, I will as a bonus action. Is Xavier is right after me, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration. So on my little crossbow, before I put it away, I'm gonna go. Bloop. Play a little one little string for him.
We need to get you a ukulele.
Yeah.
No, it's a lute that is also a hand crossbow. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, you feel invigorated, and from the bloop, and you get to add a D4 to your next roll.
No, it's a D6 actually.
D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can choose if you want to use it or not.
Yeah.
And then can I drop the crossbow and pull out my rapier and still attack?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Okay. Roll for roll for attack.
It's a 10 plus 3. Yeah, so 13.
That does not hit.
Ah,
Barely does not hit.
I'm gonna die.
Okay. Xavier.
All right, I'm going to stand up since I'm laying on the ground with only 2 after, but I feel better. I'm going to breathe fire on this thing.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Dragonborn fire breath.
Now that is a. I have to roll dexterity save, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is that and that's half damage? Okay.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say.
Okay. What does
Dexterity
it say
save.
that your DC is going to be? The
I can't remember.
For fire, it is it's a dex save,
Yep.
and let's make a saving throw. Equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So that's the DC.
Okay. I overlooked it.
okay. So 8 plus your Constitution modifier is 9 plus your proficiency bonus brings that up to 11.
11.
It got a 10. So you deal full damage.
2d6 damage.
2d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
Yep, roll 2d6.
2d6.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Oh,
And then another one.
4.
9.
all right. So you breathe fire and beautiful Foley work.
Nice.
Are you done?
And you burn this snake into a crisp. The skin is like KFC chicken. And it is... It sounded awful. I hated that so
Did not
much.
like it.
Finger licking good.
You have
Well, why
made
didn't you
fried...
share?
You have made fried snake.
Nice.
It is dead.
New recipe unlocked.
Now, did any of
That's it.
the fire
Come up with a new recipe.
able to reach the second snake?
No, it was out of the line of sight. Yep. So it is the other snake's turn, and it's going to attack.
Wait, where's our old man? Is he gonna fight or is he just not helping?
He's not helping. He's just kind of cowering.
We're old men.
He's
I
cowering
honestly-
behind the,
Was expecting to look behind us, and he wasn't. He was gone.
I thought you were gonna say he's a snake.
He's a snake.
well, he's kind of gone. He hid behind the wall.
Stop pissing your pants, old man.
No. Does 19 hit?
Yes, it does. This was the shortest lived campaign I've ever had.
We are the one shots.
The one shot, yes.
So that is going to be 6 damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
None of us have healing potions.
None of you have healing
I'm
potions.
proficient in medicine, though.
Can I mumble in my
That's not the
sleep?
same thing.
It's not the same
Yeah,
thing.
medicine, you can stabilize him, though, because he's not dead. He's unconscious.
Can I stabilize him, please?
Yes, you can on your turn.
Okay.
Kuori, it is...
Okay, so I will go attack the remaining snake,
Okay.
and
Stupid
with
snake.
my battle axe.
Okay, go ahead. And since you're now both attacking it... Well,
That-
you wouldn't... He's down, so it wouldn't be... But that's going to hit.
That would, yeah,
That's
30,
gonna
20.
hit. Yeah. So roll damage.
Okay. Gosh dang it.
It's the 8-sided one.
I know. That would be a 7.
A 7.
7.
You slice it clean in half at its head. So that wouldn't be half. That would be more like 95.
Percent.
Yeah. So you cut its head clean off. Decapitate the snake.
7/8.
It's dead.
DED dead.
D-E-D dead.
Rip in peace.
Yep. Rip in peace.
To me, actually, not the snake.
Okay. Xavier, if you want to run up there and do a medicine check to see if you can stabilize him, go ahead.
Yes.
As I'm unconscious on the ground, you hear me yell out, "Sharon!"
I got a 14 plus a 3 on the medicine, which brings it to 17.
Okay, so
17.
you are stabilized. The old man, Connor's like, I said we shouldn't come out at night. Do you want to go back?
in my unconsciousness, can I put my middle finger up and go, "You"?
Guys, we can't say that in there.
Oh, bleep it out.
I'll bleep it out.
Bleep it out.
Kuori will take not the head part of the snake, but the body, and be like, "Come on, y'all, we got good eating tonight."
There's some clerics in town I can take you to.
Woo, we'll do a snake fry.
Snake fry and clerics. Sounds like a good evening.
Is that like Netflix and chill? Snake frying clerics.
And Donnie boy over here can entertain us with his loot.
I think Donnie Boy over there is going to be
Busy.
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wuss.
So you go back to town. And that's going to be where we cut our first episode off.
Okay.
Very successful.
I died.
Yes.
I'm almost dead.
First battle and you
I
almost
took
died.
1 damage. It was all my fault.
But I hit a snake.
I hit the snake.
I'm going to eat a snake.
Yum.
I'm taking the snake.